Hey, so here's another video with my face in it. And this video brings good news. I have been accepted into TUJ, which is Temple University, Japan campus, for those of you who may not know what that is. And I decided I would make a video about the application process because sure, there's a lot of videos up about it, but I really want to talk about the things that sucked and the mistakes I made that thankfully did not keep me from getting accepted. So stay tuned. Okay, so obviously the first step was filling out the application. And this was actually pretty easy, which shocked me because I've looked into a lot of applications for language schools and other colleges like International Christian University, and they required a lot more on the application than TUJ did. And a lot of that stuff was stuff I didn't really know. Like, I know I've had a lot of applications ask me how to spell my name and like have me write my name in kanji is what I mean to say. And I don't exactly know how to do that yet. I will be studying the Japanese language at TUJ though, so hopefully that'll change. But one thing that made it really hard for me to apply to a lot of other colleges was the application process, because there were so many steps that I didn't quite understand, because you're not exactly taught how to apply to a college in a different country when you're in school in America. But TUJ's application was actually really easy for me to fill out because it was just like filling out an application for a local community college to me. So that I'm sure you could get done without a single problem. Now, the next step is where I kind of made a mistake. I had to send in my high school transcripts. And stupid little me thought that, oh, I could get my official transcript from the school and then send it to TUJ myself through the postal service. You cannot do this. It has to be sent by your school. You cannot send it in the mail. Really wish I would have known that before I paid $70 to have that done. Money I'm never getting back. What most schools did, well, will probably do, and what my school did, is they emailed it. Which I'm so grateful that my counselor was able to do that, because when I first talked to her about it, she said I'm mixing up my words today, I'm so sorry, that they do not send transcripts to out-of-state, much less out-of-country schools. So I was genuinely concerned that I wasn't even going to get to send my transcript. And I'm so glad that I was actually able to do this. And the next step was to do my personal statement. The personal statement is basically an essay about why you want to study there. I talked about how I had grown up in a town with a lot of immigrants, and I've always loved learning about different cultures, and I've decided since a young age that I wanted to study in Japan. And as soon as I discovered TUJ, I knew that it was the perfect fit for me, because I want to have good academic opportunities and learn and earn my degree, but at the same time, I wanted to be able to experience the culture of Japan, and a lot of universities did not offer both of those things. It was kind of either go to a language school and give up getting my degree, or go to a really prestigious college by some miracle that I got in and not get to experience the culture because I was spending all my time with my head in a book. Now the next step, which if you're a broke, very poor person like I am, may hurt you a little bit, but it's fine. Trust me, you can save if you want to. I successfully saved, you can save. Is you had to pay the application fee, which was about $100 US. And this can be sent by paying it online with a debit card, or you can do a money transfer. What I did was pay for it online with a credit card. Now, one thing you're going to make sure before you do this is make sure that your card is approved to make payments in a foreign currency, because mine was not. I had to call and approve the payment before it would go through. So just make sure, like, call your bank and it'll be fine, trust me. TUJ's admission process is a rolling admissions, which basically means you get your decision as you applied. You don't have to wait to some date, which was something I really enjoyed because I've always hated that whole apply in August and then no in May the next year, because I'm too impatient for that crap. So it takes about 2 to 4 weeks after you apply to get your admissions decision. In my case, it took about 2.5, almost 3 weeks. And woohoo, I was accepted. So that was actually a really exciting thing for me, was to be accepted. Now, I haven't taken my next steps yet, as I'm waiting to my 18th birthday, which is coming up in January. But pretty soon I'm going to have to apply for my visa. And with that, I'm going to have to make an advance payment to get my COE and proof of financial viability, which is really going to hurt me as a poor person, and I know I'm going to have to get so many student loans, it's just going to be ridiculous. But just know that everyone in our generation is getting student loans. As of right now, I'm waiting still until I turn 18 to proceed with this process. But I've decided to keep you all updated on this because, let's face it, going to college in Japan is like every dweeb's dream. So just remember that it sounds like it's going to be a really difficult process, but it's always possible. Like, if I can get accepted into TUJ. Sorry. Battery's dying, so I'm going to try to make this quick. If I can get accepted into TUJ, so can you. Because I have horrible scores. I only have a 2.9 GPA because I did horribly my freshman year. And I only scored a 24 on my ACT. While TUJ does have a minimum ACT score, if you want to get a visa from them, it has to be at least a 2.5. And if not getting a visa, it has to be a 2.0, which is really easy to get because that's just C average. Just know that this is possible, and if it's something that you're interested in, then I suggest you follow it. I will leave a link in the description to the website, and just see you soon when I keep you updated.